Good morning, how you doing? Welcome to Spring Piston Rifle Fever and Bible and Strength. What I'm holding here is an old Dinosaur Training from Brooks D. Kubik. I actually got this one, 2,174, signed from Brooks D. Kubik at the bottom. He couldn't sign his whole name, so he's got a B, a D, and a K-U, maybe B-I. So, this is actually a pretty good book. One of the few that I like of his. He's got a few that I like actually, but I just want to give a little overview of this and what I like and what I don't like about it. There's a lot that I do like in this. There's a lot of motivating content in here. He has dinosaur alternative, how to train productive, and what productive training is, an outline of dinosaur training. Chapter 4, hard work, dinosaur exercises, abbreviated training, heavy weights, poundage progression, death sets, which is high reps, multiple sets of low reps, singles, thick bars, grip work, more grip work, part 2, logs, barbells, and heavy bags, power rack training, concentrate. It's getting close to the end. More on the mental aspects of training. Do it for yourself. Persistence, the iron will to succeed. Fads, falsities, and pitfalls. Just do it. No excuses. Exceed your expectations. So in here, there is a lot of meat. In here. He quotes a lot of old-timers in here, which is extremely valuable. There's more areas where I had it marked. He has a lot of areas that are marked in here. He's got lots of examples of what hard training is. He talks about high rep death sets and stuff. In the book, he talks about that there is no one way to train, but on the negative side, he leans very strongly towards singles and only doing bench press, deadlifts, squats, military presses. He basically says that everything else is basically a waste of your time. Talks about doing pull downs, which is fine. He basically talks about single rep training, and he puts a gigantic emphasis on single rep training. More so than other training. He puts strong emphasis on thick bar work and training with awkward objects, which I think is great. A lot of those things he does not even push now. He's actually more into calisthenics now at his older age. I think a lot of his single rep training, where he just kept grinding at a hard, heavy weight over and over and over again, has took his toll on Brooks' body. But one other thing I like about in here, in the very back, he has resources. And a lot of these are not in existence anymore, but you can do some research for them and find them. Like he talks about Hard Gainer magazine. One of the best magazines I've ever read. This is about training for the genetically average weightlifter bodybuilder. Milo, that's how I found out about Milo. The Iron Master magazine, I had that, very good. Hit newsletter, I had that for a while. It was okay. That's all I'll say about that. So that's pretty much everything that he had in there. But that got me on course for finding a lot of older publications. Did I know how to lift before Dinosaur Training? Yes, I knew how to train. Watching powerlifting competitions, it was very clear and very evident that training with medium and lower reps and a handful of exercises was key to strength and might. I've tried a lot of different programs, and personally I will not thrive on singles alone. I can get very strong on it, but I also can get very out of shape on it. by training with multiple reps, you can definitely get more strong throughout your whole body. Everything has its place. I believe in training with multiple rep ranges. Since I've been doing that since my mid-40s, mixing in multiple rep ranges and throughout my training, throughout the training week or weeks, I've gotten a lot stronger, and I feel a lot more muscular, and I feel less burned out. So that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about Brooks Kubik's Dinosaur Training. He sort of coins it that if you train this way, you're a dinosaur. Personally, I don't need to fit into his idea of what I am. I'm a human being. I train for myself. I don't need to be coined a dinosaur trainer. I'm a human, like I said. One other thing I don't really care for is the mental aspects of training in here, where it becomes almost like demon possession, where he conjures up this energy and all this junk. And I don't need to do all that stuff, all this weird meditation crap. You don't need it either. Just get yourself psyched. By psyched, I mean angry at the weight, whatever it takes. Sometimes music will help a person. Sometimes a movie or something, some sort of clip off some movie, some war scene. Personally, I don't need any of that stuff anymore at all. I just lift. It's easy. Well, lifting is never easy, but I don't need all of that extra stuff. Question, comment, give me a like. Give me a subscribe if you like what you see here. If you want to know more about Dinosaur Training or any other books I have here, I actually brought one of my Hard Gainer magazines, and I brought a publication of Doug Hepburn to work with me today to read through. There's a lot of good meat and potatoes here. Many of us will not thrive on Doug Hepburn's training, but we can do a variation of it with great success. So, like I said, question, comment, like, subscribe. You have an awesome day.